Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. In the last part, we did a lot of side stuff, and you know what? We're not even done with the side stuff. I played ahead a little bit before the next episode of Low-Key came on, and oh boy, we still have much to do in this game, side quest-wise. And I'm pretty much gonna do them all now. First things first, though. Oh yeah, in the last part, I also got all the search points. I was going to go do something, but we got to come back here in a little bit anyways. I'll just do it then. In the meantime, we need to go to Engeve. We ain't been there in a while. Check up on how everyone's doing. And yeah, I'm sorry about this. I don't know when we're going to get back to the story. I imagine, if I had to guess, Monday or Tuesday we'll be back to the story. So I guess if you want to skip all the episodes for the entirety of the rest of this week, I couldn't exactly blame you. I'd rather you did it, but that's your prerogative. I know a lot of people, they don't really care about all the side stuff, they just want the story. But this is supposed to be a 100%, and my goal is to make it so that we are able to follow this at 100%. Hi, Rose is out talking to some people. We'll save her later. We got some stuff we can talk to, people we can talk to. Welcome to Engeve. Things were tough with the war and falling into the cliff off, but now everything's back to usual. Things sure are difficult without the score. I wonder if we'll ever get used to it. There's been so much going on that I've kind of gone numb. Comfortably numb? Nah, just kidding. Yeah, okay, let's buy some food. Thankfully, because of all those fights we had, geez, miso's expensive as shit here. Nah, we're gonna get miso in Grand Kokma. I think that's where we can buy miso. God fucking bless it. I hate that I can never grab my thing quick enough to mute my mic before I have to sneeze. My clip for my mic kind of broke, so it doesn't rest on my shoulder like it should. Alright, let's circle around to the left. I wonder when we can get the score read again. Or are they not going to read it anymore at all? We've become so used to the score now, it's not easy to give it up. I'm far too old to try and change my way of life. Well, my lady, you really don't have much choice. As long as it's here, it would be nice to give it to someone who could use it. We're not using it to store food or anything, after all. Ah, yes, the mystery of these weird whatever. I have to wonder what was supposed to be here, or is this like cut content? I don't know. Oh, interestingly enough, you talk to somebody over here. We can't buy any of this stuff, though. And it's interesting because iron gauntlets, which I bought way earlier in the game, are actually sold here. But my TPL isn't high enough for that. Even if they did read the score for us, it's not like the score has helped us before. But it does feel a little strange suddenly having the score disappear. Move, bitch, I want to get in your house. Mommy had to stay awake all the time, so she must be really tired. She finally got to sleep. So don't wake her up, okay? Nice to go to sleep while leaving your food boiling on the stove. Maybe the little girl here knows how to cook, and she's watching the food for her mom. I still can't believe we're in the cliff off. It did feel kind of weird when the land fell, but what? The score isn't being read anymore. You could say that we have lost our guide in life. We will have to make our own paths, as difficult as that may be. This will test our true worth as human beings. People must depend on something in order to live, whether the score or other people. That's very true. A lot has happened, but I don't get it. The score thing is gone, right? Is that such a big problem? Talk to all the pets. What can we do now that the score isn't being read? I never thought things would be this difficult without the score. What is the order thinking? To release y'all from your shackles. Everybody's making too much fuss about things. My husband is so pitiful. With all these changes going on in the world, I'm exhausted. My wife's doing as fine as always. She's living just as she always has. The rappigs were frightened when we came to the cliff off, but it looks like they finally got used to it. I've got to keep on taking good care of them. Yeah, there's no one over there. So I'm thinking I might have the next, to get these side quests done, I might go ahead and make the episodes a bit longer than typical. I mean, the last episode was like 33 minutes long or around that area. I live for my work. I don't worry about the little things. Because otherwise, I don't want to be doing side quests for like 5 hours. Okay, not 5 hours. I don't want to be doing side quests in like 5 videos, you know what I mean? At some point, I would like to get back to the story. So let's try to knock out a couple things per video that we can. Woof, woof, woof. I did it! This is the best meal I've ever cooked. I hope everybody likes it. Can I get a recipe? No? You're not gonna give us a recipe? Shame on you. It sure is strange. Here we are in the cliff off and nobody's reading the score, but we're still alive. Finally, I can get some good sleep. Lady, I feel you, but unfortunately I had to record 2 episodes tonight because I'm gonna be in Indiana doing a concert tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to sit down and record. This is crazy. What can we do? This sure is a problem. Alright, let's talk to Rose. Let's see if we can help.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
Oh, it's nice to see you all again. As a matter of fact, yes, we have had a little problem lately.
Are the Cheagles up to something again?
What exactly has been happening?
Well, our fields are being ravaged. Oh, but it's not the Cheagles. It's some other monsters that are responsible.
Monsters? Are they coming into the village itself?
Well, we don't keep a close guard like other towns do. This sort of thing has happened before. But most of the monsters around here are no worse than livestock gone wild. And they've never come in packs before either.
So the present incident is being caused by packs of monsters?
Well, yes, but they're a completely different kind of monster than we've seen before.
The fall of the Outer Lands must have altered the ecosystem.
So it would seem. A different species of monster is now going after the crops.
They're too much for us to handle.
Won't the Malkuth army help?
So many of the soldiers around here were injured in the fall of the continent. And lately they've been busy staring down the soldiers from Kimlasca.
Can't we do something to help them?
Yes, though we do have our own work to perform as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do.
Really? Thank you.
We'll do what we can.
Why don't you talk to the people of the village? They can tell you more about the monsters.
Okay, let's hurry up and take care of those monsters.
So pretty much everyone in this area will say something about the monsters, except for, I think, this person. Oh, no, he says the same. Okay, this person says the same thing. It's not just one species. They operate in a mixed group, and there's a whole heck of a lot of them. You better be prepared. Oh, okay. This is just a hunch, but I think those monsters are after fruit. If you're trying to lure them out, you do best with something with good flavor and a tasty aroma. Oh. Before, when I was playing in the plaza, I was almost attacked by monsters. I got scared and threw an apple at them. And even though I totally missed them, they went off in that direction instead. Huh. Apples, huh? Alright, which one of these people will give me apples? Do you sell apples? Do you sell apples? Do you sell apples? Hey, it looks like an apple on your sign. You must sell apples. Hey there, I heard you're going to take care of those monsters for us. I'm sure it won't be easy, but hang in there. Oh, hey, if you need to make those monsters, take this. Obtain the gourmet apple. This is a special high-quality specimen only a few people can get a hold of. You won't find this out on the normal market. Its aroma and flavor are both top class. Use this to lure them out and wipe them out all out once and for all. Alright, before we do that, though, I gotta get myself a couple, I gotta get myself some more magic lenses. Definitely some more life bottles. Orange gels. That should be good. Let's rest up. Give me a second to save, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yep, back on hard. Let's do it. So, in order to get this show on the road, let's go talk to Rose again. It's like you're ready. Want to head out? Let's go. This way. XJ9.
They should be somewhere around here.
Okay, let's see if we can lure them out. Rose, we'll take care of the rest. You should head on back.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm going to be cutting some of these battles out.
Here we go. I'm going to put the apple down. Everybody ready?
Actually, you know what? Nah, I'll keep them in just so you can see. But, only like 2 or 3 of these battles, because there's 7 battles we got to get through. Only like 2 or 3 of these battles have any different enemies, so let's just go right ahead and go into it. It's part of the side quest, so I should probably keep it in.
Do you think they'll really come?
Well, from what they said back at Engeve, it sounds pretty certain.
How ferocious. There are too many of them.
I'm scared. It seems we're surrounded.
To get this frenzied at the sight of a single apple, they must be quite starved.
Here they come.
First up, we have enemies from the Fubris River, a zombie. a pull wiggle, and a chirpy.
Aerial laser! Banshee Sorrow!
enemies in a cage of fire.
None of these enemies are hard.
I thought I did pretty well there.
You move too much. You can't think about your reaction, just react.
You never let up.
They really aren't that hard. The last wave might give you difficulties,
Wow,
but
those
other
were
than that,
weak.
they're not
Don't
bad.
get careless.
Let's go!
Now we have enemies from Coral Castle, Poltergeist, and Bat.
Sonic Spear!
Too easy.
They're getting stronger. If this keeps up, we could be in trouble.
Oh, don't say things like that.
Don't worry. If worst comes to worst, I'll protect you.
Aww.
This looks like fun.
Now we have enemies from Zal Ruins.
Unwield the Aegis. Barrier.
Red point enemies. Oh, are you done fighting already?
I suppose you could have stole some gold dust from them if you really wanted to.
It's just as you said, Guy. They just keep coming.
They seem curiously organized. I suspect there's something behind all this.
You would think, Jay, but it's never explained what's behind all this. The only thing I can think of, like I said, I'm speculating here because I don't think it is ever explained why this is happening. And the only thing I can think of is, well, never mind, that's a spoiler. Just think about enemies we fought and who they've been with. That's all I'm going to say. Next.
This looks like fun.
Tomahawk and Worker Bee.
Who's next?
If I'm not mistaken, these are enemies from Deo Pass.
Fire. Infernal prison. Farewell. Well, you did your best.
Actually, Tomahawk Beaks, yeah, that's from Deo Pass. Enemies from Deo Pass.
They've got to be getting nervous, too. At this rate, they're not going to get to the apple.
Do you think so? It feels to me more like we're being tested.
By whom?
I don't like the sound of that.
All right, round 5.
Damn, these things are annoying.
Klinget and Banget. This is the only place you're going to find these enemies. There's nothing you can get from the Banget, but the Klinget will give you chicken. It can drop chicken. But let's, hopefully our party doesn't kill him. I'm actually going to get the Klinget first because there's only one of them. And yeah, this is kind of pathetic. Weak against all the elements and resistant to fighting. Not much of a threat. As I said, these enemies are hardly a force to be reckoned with. Especially at our levels. Now let's make sure we get magic lens on the Banget. Again, weak against all the elements. Well, all the elements that aren't dark and light. And resistant to physical attacks.
That's your weakness.
Feel thunder!
Feel lightning.
Matter of fact, really, the only thing that's dangerous about them is they have high HP.
I feel nothing from my enemy.
Is there no end to these attacks? How many of them can there be?
I don't know, but however many there are, either we get rid of them or they get rid of us.
Ah, please, Luke. Quit being so lugubrious. They can't take us out.
These guys are whip.
These guys are from Aramis Springs.
Too easy.
Those guys were not even a threat. And for the final wave of enemies.
Oh, I'm tired of this. I hate these guys.
Well, it seems you're in luck. From the tension in the air, I would suspect these to be the last of them.
And here we have 3 new enemies. We have Piewiggles, Murstones, and Mursharks. The Piewiggle are enemies, you can only find them in this event. The Murstone and Murshark are found later in the game, but we haven't made it that far yet. Nonetheless, we want to go ahead and get our magic lens out. And let's put it on the Piewiggle. Now, these guys have a decent amount of HP. So it's not like our party's going to kill them before we can get their stats. But Piewiggles can drop gel base, and you can't steal anything from them.
Oh, Dark and Stormcloud, who's the...
Here we have a Murshark. Resistant to water, obviously. The Murshark can drop an octopus. Which isn't bad, it's a decent ingredient.
My enemy's
And for our final enemy, we have the Murstone. Murstones can drop cod. Since this Murstone really wants to say hi to me, I'm going to take the Murstone out first. He also has the most HP, so yeah. But yeah, let's take out the Murstone first. After that, it doesn't really matter who you come after. Actually, you really don't even have to take the Murstone first. Take after whichever one comes after you. And then just let auto-target take care of the other enemies for you.
flames of hell, cremate my enemies in a cage of fire. Infernal prison!
Oh, soothing light! Heal!
There we go. They weren't too hard.
That's your best?
Like I said, these enemies aren't super deadly. If you were to came here with lower levels, you might have had a better chance of dying. See, when I played this the first time...
Is it over?
Before I started taking any notes, I actually came here well before I went to Mushroom Forest or Mushroom Road.
It would seem so.
What was with the hordes of those things, anyway?
I was shocked to see such different species of monsters forming a pack.
Not to sound like Jade, but it bothers me too. I hope there's nothing more to it.
But it seems like this incident has been taken care of.
It does indeed.
Then let's be happy about it. The people of Engeve will be relieved to hear the news as well. I'm so glad it worked out!
Right. There's no point in worrying over what we don't know. Let's go report back to Rose.
Everyone, I'm glad to see you're all safe.
There were a lot, so it was a little tough, but we got rid of all of them.
Thank you so much. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks for saving the village.
Hey, we get Rose's charm.
My son gave me that to commemorate my becoming the mayor of the village. He said it represented his wishes for my health as I protected the village. But then the war came along, and we couldn't take such an important thing from you. Huh? Oh, don't worry. If anything, it belongs to you for protecting Engeve.
Thank you, Rose. We'll treasure it.
But would your son approve of our carrying it?
Don't worry. If he couldn't grow vegetables here, he'd be out of business too.
Business?
Yes. When the war came along, he got spooked and ran right off the battlefield. These days, he's selling vegetables out in Macedonia.
Oh. You really are amazing moving the world like that. I just want to live the way things used to be. I don't even know what Rose's charm does. Like, is Rose's charm it must be a key item. I honestly don't know. I do know you need to get Rose's charm, though, if you're trying to get 100% item collection. And I don't even see it in there, but you know, it's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Let's take care of one more side quest thing before we call it good. Let us go to St. Bina now. Or I guess this is being called Fallen St. Bina. Honestly, this would have probably been quicker just to fly here. Let's go talk to Elder McGovern. See how he's doing.
That sword. Isn't that the sword I offered to the Emperor?
Yes, we're presently borrowing it because we need it for something. Incidentally, it seems that this sword was one of a pair.
That would be Bloodpain. I've left it to my son now. What do you want with it?
Apparently it's needed for some big planetary phonic art thing.
I see. Well, I don't mind, but...
Is there something that bothers you?
Well, that weapon was once used to seal away a phonist who was ravaging Malkuth.
Seal away? Don't you mean defeat?
The serial phonist killer, correct? As I recall, that was your last battle.
Yes, it was horrible. She destroyed an entire company all by herself. It was a small company, granted, but still.
An entire company destroyed? That sounds like a demon.
And you could only seal her away?
So where'd you seal her?
That's confidential, you fool. What do you think would happen if someone let her out? In any case, it's a dangerous weapon. Be careful with it.
And let's talk to him again for another scene. What? You want me to decipher this scroll? Let's see. This scroll indicates the locations of a forbidden verse. No, perhaps this scroll contains the verse itself. Most likely. The first 4 lines indicate that this scroll is a forbidden verse, but the rest... Wait a minute. I've seen this poem before. Where'd you see it? Glenn, what happened to that thing I was using as a paperweight? Bring it here. Paperweight? Is this what you mean, Father? Yes, it used to be part of the city gates, but it came off during the fall. I'd been using it as a paperweight. Look at the words inscribed on the surface. There's definitely something written there. The cluster of eyes that doth shine like silver sleeps at the base of soil. It disappeared. Could this be the contamination effect? If it is, does that mean the stone's phonons and your phonons mixed together? So it would seem. The line vanished from the poem on the scroll as well. This must be an indication that the seal is being broken. Then all we need to do is find rocks like that one and we can decipher the scroll? Yes, and we'll be able to acquire the forbidden verse. It appears there are 3 sealed phonic arts in all. So we're going on a treasure hunt, huh? If the poem is 14 lines and the first 4 are an explanation, that means there are 10 stones. Which makes 9 left. It's going to be hard to find 9 stones scattered around the world. Oh, but doesn't this poem contain the locations of the stones? Yes, I'd imagine. Well, let's just keep it in the back of our minds as we go. If we investigate places that fit the bill and ask people we run into, I think we'll find them eventually. That sounds like it could really take a while. Field Marshal Glenn, General McGovern, I appreciate your help. Ho ho ho. And then bring me another paperweight next time you come. I just lost the one I had at hand. I trust you understand. Alright. Anyways, let's go in here and let's go ahead and talk to Glenn.
Blood pain?
Yes, we'd like to borrow it if that's not a problem.
I see. Excellent timing. As it happens, I have a favor to ask. If you'll do it for me, I'll lend you blood pain.
What's this favor?
Well, the other day, my father's rappig ran away while I was taking him for a walk.
You want us to find him?
Yes. That rappig was a gift from the Emperor in return for lost Celesti. Fortunately, my father hasn't noticed yet, but...
Rapigs again?
So he's somewhere in the town?
Actually, he fled outside the town. And worse, it seems his monster blood has awakened. He won't approach the town anymore.
You mean we have to search outside?
Yes. The rappig's name is August. He's wearing a red ribbon, so you should be able to recognize him immediately. He's quite active, so you may have to search pretty far. I'm counting on you.
This is crazy.
Alright, let's get this rappig. You would think that, oh my god, this is going to be a horrible quest. Who knows where this rappig is? It could be anywhere in the world, can't it? And I would laugh at that ludicrous notion. Because what's even more ludicrous is the rappig floating right here. All you gotta do is walk into the rappig, and that's it. Return to fallen St. Vito. Talk to Glenn McGovern again.
August! Thank goodness!
So you'll lend us blood pain now, right?
Of course. And please, keep the incident with August a secret from my father.
Hey, we get the blood pain. I forget whose weapon that is, but it's another one of the lost catalyst weapons. But where are the rest of these catalyst weapons, and where are the rest of these stones for the sealed verse that Jade needs? And what is with this contamination effect? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.